Hello, my name is Lashanda Galvin. I'm 25 years old. I just turned 25 years old on the 1st of this month, so shout out to all my Geminis. Happy birthday. I was born and raised in Washington. Been here my whole life, unfortunately. No, don't get me wrong. Washington is beautiful, but definitely plan to move towards the south one day. Probably like Florida or Texas, but I really love the beach and I love the sun, so Florida's high on the list. I have a 5-year-old son. His name is Carter. He's my biggest joy, my biggest blessing, my reason why. He's part of the reason why I wanted to take this class. He's a big communicator at 4 years old, and I want to become more articulate to help him become articulate. That's really, a big goal of mine. So I also am taking this class as an elective because I'm working on my prerequisites to get into the nursing program here at TCC. So shout out to all my nursing students. The struggle's real. You got it. You're gonna make it. Keep pushing. I know the pain. But I really just feel like as a nurse, communication is gonna be key to delivering quality patient care. I want my patients to understand what's going on. I want them to feel safe. I want them to feel comfortable. I feel like I'm a relational communicator too, so I like to show a lot of sympathy and most importantly though, empathy, especially in, really serious moments, serious times, whether they're there for birth, labor, ICU care, whatever the case may be. I just want them to know we're there to help them, treat them efficiently, effectively. And I feel like communication is number one. I remember my experience in the hospital when I was giving birth to my son. And the nurse, she was just so kind. She was so patient. She was caring. I loved her vibe, her aura. And my son was premature. He was like 4 pounds, 12 ounces when he was born. And we didn't have any clothes for him. And she went out her way to go get some clothes for him to make sure he went home with clothes. And I just really remember just that simple, small gesture of going above and beyond. It made the biggest impact on me. It wasn't much. It probably didn't take her much time, but I just loved every moment with her, and that's probably really why I want to be a nurse, and number one reason why I want to make sure that my communication is key with being a nurse. Like I said, just to make my patients feel comfortable and feel safe and understand hey, I'm here for you. And I feel like everyone communicates differently, so I've said that my dad is a great communicator because he adjusts to the person. If he senses they're shy or anything like that, he can kind of control the situation and guide it. And I want to master that because I feel like that's gonna make me a better nurse and learn how to make people comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. So that's a little bit about me. I look forward to taking this class and working with you guys. Bye.